So I'm doing the last couple bits of work to my internship, and oh man, so pretty much everything went wrong. I haven't slept I've slept 4 hours in like a day and a half. The long videos weren't converting on Adobe Premiere. It wasn't recognizing MOV files. When it converted the files, it would take the first 3 minutes and flip them. I did a lot of troubleshooting, fixed a lot of things. Ended up switching off the graphics card so that way it would only use the computer's central processor. That helped. But for whatever reason, it kept still messing up on my friend's computer, so we downloaded VLC and then converted with that. But that would flip the content, so we'd have to flip it back in Premiere. I added some visual effects to clean up the footage, and that ended up with some weird distortion. And so then I had to figure out that I had to flip the footage first and not after, because if we flipped it after, it caused a distortion on one of the sides. So that was crazy. And then I wanted a watermark on YouTube. And on the high end of YouTube, they're not very polished in their UI, so it wanted to, it told me my watermark couldn't be more than 200% more than the width, but it wasn't. So I did some digging online, and when in doubt, always dig online. And it said YouTube wanted a 25 by 25 pixel watermark, so I did that. And then that worked. And then I had to figure out how to use Lightroom, because Lightroom lets you do kind of like Photoshop, but you do it faster. It's more for like, you know, you're not doing a lot of editing or drawing or painting. Lightroom is, you're messing with photography. You're cleaning up photography. So it's specialized for that, for like interacting quickly. So I got the watermark going there, which was cool. My watermark is awesome. It's my name in Japanese. And if you don't know, normally foreigners aren't, as I've been told, foreigners aren't allowed to have a Japanese name unless a Japanese friend has given them a Japanese name. Because of the way the Japanese language is, each will use use like letter, basically, even though it's not a letter. Each letter is also a word. So when you put these letters together, your name has a very dynamic meaning. So my name, when you put the letters together, says a person full of love who loves people and has a great heart for them. So I was really touched when my friend gave me that name, and I've kind of carried it with me as a branding. So those were like two of the problems that just monopolized 24 hours of time. I really thought I could upload it. I have a lot of experience working with YouTube and working with Adobe, and I really thought I could just upload it. The computer I was working on was fantastic. It's a top-of-the-line gaming rig. It works off of a solid-state drive, so editing video takes almost no time at all. But just with like accident after like hiccup after hiccup after hiccup, I had to tell my internship advisors, like, I'm working on it, and he believed me, thank God. I've had him for a couple classes. Oh yeah, and then Google wouldn't let me download things. It was so weird for my Google Drive. It wouldn't download from Chrome, it would download from Firefox, then it stopped downloading from Firefox. So I had to, excuse me, open it up in Internet Explorer, which is Okay, and then it would let me download from that. So just a lot of weirdness. I ended up stripping the audio to protect people's identities. There's just too much risk of finding out where we live or who people's names are. So I made some Spotify playlists, so that was pretty cool. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm finally getting some work done. I'm in the library at school. like, dear God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have I had 7 energy drinks in a day? Oh man, I'm never doing that again after I graduate. I'm gonna have a schedule. I have to remember to do a PDF too and get those papers and write a thank you note. I'm gonna have to make a website. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Do I want to finish making the website, or should I just make a WordPress as a mock site and then eventually convert it to an actual site? Choices, choices, choices. Anyways, that's where I'm at. Love you guys. Let's see what happens.